Welcome to the ultimate guide on how to speed up your website. In the digital age, the speed of a website is a crucial factor that can make or break your online presence. A slow-loading site can lead to user frustration, decreased search engine rankings, and reduced conversion rates. Now you may wonder, what affects the speed of a website? There are several contributing factors, including the hosting provider used, server response time, the efficiency of the website's design and code, the optimization of images, browser caching, and even the use of content delivery networks, also known as CDNs. Each of these elements plays a significant role in how quickly your website loads and responds to user interaction. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through the process of optimizing each of these factors. Stay tuned as we delve into the steps of speeding up your website. Before you optimize, you need to measure your website speed. This is the cornerstone of any speed optimization effort. It's like setting out on a journey without a map if you don't know where you're starting from. So how do we measure the speed of a website? Thankfully, we have several tools at our disposal. First up, we have Google PageSpeed Insights. This is a free tool from Google that provides a wealth of information about your website's speed performance. To use it, you simply enter your website's URL and hit Analyze. It will then run a series of tests and provide you with a score out of 100, with higher scores indicating better performance. It also offers suggestions for improvement, making it an invaluable tool in your speed optimization arsenal. Next on our list is GTmetrix. Similar to Google PageSpeed Insights, GTmetrix analyzes your website's speed performance and provides a detailed report. What sets GTmetrix apart is its ability to test your website speed from different geographical locations and on various devices. This gives you a more comprehensive view of how your website performs for users around the globe. Last but not least, we have Pingdom tools. Pingdom offers a simple and straightforward approach to speed testing. Enter your website's URL, choose a test location, and hit Start Test. You'll get a performance grade, load time, page size, and more. Pingdom also breaks down every element of your website, allowing you to see exactly what is slowing it down. Remember, these tools are not just for measuring your website's speed. They also provide insights and suggestions that can guide your optimization efforts. It's not a one-and-done deal. You'll need to measure, optimize, then measure again to ensure your efforts are paying off. Now that you know how to measure your website speed, let's move on to optimizing it. One of the key factors affecting your website speed is image optimization. You might be wondering, what's image optimization? Well, it's all about making your images web-friendly, reducing their file size without compromising on quality. Let's dive a little deeper. So why should you optimize your images? Well, large, unoptimized images can significantly slow down your web page. This can be a real inconvenience for your users, and it can also negatively affect your site's SEO ranking. So image optimization is not just about speed, it's about user experience and discoverability as well. Now, how can you optimize your images? There are three main techniques: resizing, compressing, and using the WebP format. First, resizing. This involves reducing the dimensions of your image. You see, not all screens are created equal. A large, high-resolution image might look great on a desktop, but it's overkill for a mobile screen. Resizing your images for the screen they're viewed on can significantly reduce their file size. Next, compressing. This is about reducing the file size of your image without compromising its quality. There are two types of compression: lossless and lossy. Lossless compression reduces file size without losing any data, while lossy compression reduces file size by eliminating some data. The trick is to find the right balance between size and quality. Finally, the WebP format. This is a modern image format that provides superior lossless and lossy compression for images on the web. Using WebP instead of traditional formats like JPEG or PNG can result in smaller, faster-loading images. So there you have it. Image optimization is a crucial component of website speed optimization. By resizing, compressing, and using the WebP format, you can significantly improve your website speed. With optimized images, your website will load faster, improving user experience. And remember, a happy user is a returning user. Another crucial aspect of website speed optimization involves CSS and JavaScript files. Now you might be wondering, what do CSS and JavaScript files have to do with my website speed? Well, the answer lies in the size of these files. Larger files take more time to load, slowing down your website, so it's essential to minimize the size of your CSS and JavaScript files to speed up your website. But how do we minimize these files? There are two primary techniques: minifying and combining. Let's start with minifying. Minification is a process that involves removing all unnecessary characters from your code without changing its functionality. These unnecessary characters can include white spaces, new line characters, comments, and block delimiters. Minifying your CSS and JavaScript files can significantly reduce their size, making your website load faster. The second technique is combining. This involves merging all your CSS files into one and doing the same for your JavaScript files. Why does this help, you ask? Well, every file your website loads requires a separate HTTP request. By reducing the number of CSS and JavaScript files, you reduce the number of HTTP requests, which in turn speeds up your website. Now, you might feel a little overwhelmed with all this talk about minifying and combining files, but don't worry, there are many tools available that can do these tasks for you. These include online services, plugins, and build tools, which can automate the process and make it easier for you. So to wrap this up, reducing the size of your CSS and JavaScript files is a powerful way to optimize your website speed. By minifying and combining your files, you can make your website load faster, providing a better user experience. By reducing the size of these files, you can significantly increase your website's loading speed. Browser caching and content delivery networks are also key to speeding up your website. But what exactly are these, and how do they work? Let's start with browser caching. Every time you visit a website, your browser downloads all the necessary files to display that site. This includes HTML files, CSS style sheets, JavaScript scripts, and various media. Now, wouldn't it be clever if your browser could remember or cache these files for sites you visit often? That's exactly what browser caching does. It stores a version of the website on your local machine so that the next time you visit, your browser doesn't have to re-download everything. It just grabs the necessary files from the cache. This significantly reduces the load time of the site, making your browsing experience faster and smoother. Now, onto content delivery networks, or CDNs for short. These are networks of servers distributed around the globe, each storing a copy of your website's files. When a user visits your site, the CDN delivers the files from the server closest to them. This reduces the time it takes for the data to travel, which in turn speeds up the load time of your site. A CDN also helps to balance the load of traffic to your site, preventing it from becoming overwhelmed during times of high traffic. To implement browser caching, you can use directives in your website's .access file, which instruct browsers how to handle your site's files. For CDNs, there are several services available, some even for free, that can host your site's files on their global networks. In conclusion, browser caching and content delivery networks are not just fancy tech jargon, they are practical strategies that you can utilize today to significantly speed up your website. By reducing load times and balancing traffic, these two strategies can greatly enhance your website's performance and speed. We've covered a lot of ground today on website speed optimization. We delved into the essential tools for measuring your website speed, highlighting the importance of Google PageSpeed Insights, GTmetrix, and Pingdom tools. Remember, the speed of your site can make or break the user experience. We also explored image optimization, discussing the necessity of resizing, compressing, and using the WebP format to keep your site running smoothly. But don't forget about the role of CSS and JavaScript files. Minimizing these files through minification and combination can significantly improve your website's loading time. Lastly, we talked about implementing browser caching and utilizing content delivery networks, or CDNs. These strategies reduce server response time and ensure your content is delivered to users as quickly as possible. In summary, website speed optimization is a comprehensive process that involves various strategies, all working together to create a fast, efficient, and user-friendly site. Thank you for joining us. If you found this guide helpful, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative content.